The midterm elections proved to be a pretty big wash for a number of election deniers running up and down the ballot. The latest and arguably most profile election denier to lose their election was Carrie Lake, running for governor in Arizona. She was staunchly adamant that President Trump actually won the 2020 presidential election, even though that claim is completely untrue. And we saw that in the lead up to the election, when asked if she would accept her midterm election results, she said she would accept it and she would win. However, as of Wednesday, she has not yet conceded the race to Katie Hobbs, the Democratic candidate. Now, it wasn't just the gubernatorial candidates who were election deniers who didn't perform as well in the midterm elections. We saw that secretaries of states across the country, the officials who are tasked with running elections in each particular state, a number of the election denying candidates from Michigan to Arizona to Nevada all lost their election bids. This has led a number of Republicans across the country, even staunchly pro-Trump Republicans, to question whether this is actually a good strategy going forward for the GOP. You have President Trump, who recently announced that he is running for re-election, continuing to question and put into doubt the 2020 presidential election results. However, these Republicans, many of whom have supported Trump in the past, argue that the party needs to be looking towards the future.
This is the third election in a row that we lost and should have won. I say 3 strikes and you're out. If you repeatedly lose to a really bad team, it's time for new leadership.
They also argue that if candidates like Carrie Lake or Mark Finchem, the Secretary of State candidate running in Arizona, had focused on other kitchen table issues like the economy, like inflation, like the situation at the southern border, or even rising crime, they would have been better off performing against their Democratic opponents.